We got people overseas that may not be able to come in. So who knows? All right, here. Did you work with Jim Cramer? No, I didn't. Interesting though. I remember when he started Street.com, the whole thing. Brilliant fucking idea. 2 seconds here. Tattoos? Nah. Let's see here. I'm also trying to read some of these things, okay? Buy food, people, smart. Oh, don't worry about it. Soon to be chatting in front of me. We're days away from that. Motherfucker's soul's gonna disappear. But we'll take care of that then. What should you do with your money in Chase? Everything's insured, okay? It's not like that. Don't freak out in that capacity. Don't people start doing crazy shit. You know, it's just, you know, trust me, if something happens, it's gonna be seismic all across. So that's how it is. Website, I gotta take care of it. I'm just delayed about a day or two. I have to put it back up. Salsa or merengue? Well, always gonna be salsa because Puerto Rican. You know, merengue is just perfectly fine. It's no problem at all. I just grew up with salsa. Okay. Birds and the bees. Yeah, but could you imagine having a little me around? Trust me. That would be too crazy. Okay. Let me see here. Can they screw us over? AMC right now, I don't see how. I don't see how. So we're good on that. So let me see if I do here. Did I drink my almond milk? No. Not gonna do it. Like I said, every time I get that little like choke in the throat. We are gonna do the Central Park meetup very soon. Cubano medianoche. Yeah, he can look for me all he want. I'll fucking choke his ass out. Okay. Did I work for a hedge fund? No. Here's the deal. I worked for a research think tank, and they were eventually put under the Bear Stearns umbrella. And then after Bear Stearns basically gobbled us up, and I was there for a bit. Then I went out to Silicon Valley. Then I worked there with a couple of companies that did digital stock, e-payments, verification, validation, yada, yada, yada. We built the system. The Mexican Digital Stock Exchange, oversees a bunch of the Fed's payment system. I worked on all that shit. And then I just went to Miami and technically, lived life until the 2008 crash thing happened. So that was my world. All right, let me just see now. I'll close my eyes and I'll look at one more and then I'll be off. All right. What about Russia and China and war games in Venezuela? Simple. Very soon the United States is gonna have to protect its borders. And that's it. And forget about the rest of the world. Because it's turning into that. Hey. You guys are gonna live in interesting times. Did I go to school for that? My world was weird. When I was in high school, I went to Richard's firm, and I was there, and basically he took us in and he kept us there for a bunch of years. He taught us everything. I learned everything. I learned everything. That man was a genius. And moving on, obviously, like most people, you understand, back then, unless you were becoming a broker and getting licensed, people don't understand that Wall Street's made up of more than just brokers. There's people there. Like I used to be the people to connect people that had, the millions of dollars. That's a gift. You can't train people on how to do that. You got to be a people person and be able to connect the dots. So, visited India? Yes. Am I going back to visit India? I think a flight that long would just vaporize me at this point. Indians are cool people. 100% I vote for you guys over China. I can tell you that. Go India. All right. Let me just hear. I keep spirits up. What's up, Will? What's up? Okay. Is your father? Oh, I'm saying is your father for the lady boys? Is your father? Let's see here. Let me just see something here. All right, 2 seconds. It's already 12 and change, so I have to just do a couple of little things. Let me let this one run. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, for some hey, listen, I just want you motherfuckers to. Oh, somebody. Richard mentioned in the book, in the beginning of the book, be honest with you, when everything kind of went bad for me, I remember feeling ashamed just because he put so much into me, and all of a sudden all this shit happened, But I think I redeemed myself. You have to understand, $0 with 73,000 on top that had nothing to do with me that I had to pay off. I had to turn around and put plays in motion. So you put over $1 million in action from zero. Not a lot of motherfuckers can do that. So it's his life. And I'm not done yet. I'm not done by a long shot. At the end of the day, in my brain, there has to be 20 million out of this whole thing, and it had nothing to do with AMC. So at the minimum. You motherfuckers would have loved Richard. You kidding me? Shit, if he had a YouTube channel, if they go with a, let me tell you something, 75, 100, they keep talking about it like it's going to be a big one. I think this is going to be the one that's going to be the big one. As far as public pensions, I think no pensions is safe. None. Everything is broke. Or if they're going to pay in digital dollars, which are going to be worthless, which is going to be like the Weimar Republic. There you go. Let me see here. Okay, how can I get a signed copy of the book? The physical book, I don't even, it's funny, I actually got, let me see here. 2 seconds. I got an email yesterday, because it's on this phone, somebody wanting to shop my book to Hollywood. I have to write back to you, so I'll do it in a fast way. Not opposed to it, but it has to be held for legal reasons, probably for about another 2 weeks before it's green lighted and it's out there. So once that is, I'll send the book, because the book is going to be out there. So that's it. As far as the hard copy of the book for signing stuff, yeah, I'll figure that out, because that's a different, I guess it's a different publisher that's going to do it. So we'll see how that goes. I'll put it out there. I don't think I'm going to be doing much signing, whatever, but I guess so. Who wins, Elon or Twitter? Elon. That counter suit, they're not going to stand that. So, hot sauce. Coming to Florida? I would love to. It's peaceful down there. Let's see here. All right. And that's it. Cookies in DR? No, that's weird. But they're only in Puerto Rico. That's why. It's not the first time I've gotten offers for the book for Hollywood, so it's one of those things. It's one of the reasons why I'm just gonna let somebody option it out, put a contract on it, and like, go, be free, do whatever you want to do. So that's it. All right, now Vegas. If it's gonna do Vegas, it would have to be when the temperatures drop there. It'll probably take time after everything happens. So we'll probably do like September, October, around there. 80s or 90s? 80s. So with that, giant love, motherfuckers. I'll talk to you tomorrow.